Released in 2005, Genji, Dawn of the Samurai is an action game where you control two legendary Japanese warriors, Yoshitsune Minamoto and Benki Musashibo. A powerful Japanese warrior clan, known as the Heishi, have taken control of most of Japan, thanks to powerful jewels known as Amahagen that give the owners godlike powers. Since Yoshitsune and Benki both have a jewel, they joined forces to collect more Amahagen to defeat the Heishi clan and their leader, Kiyomori Taira. You may not realize it at first glance, but this game is based on Japanese history. Genji, Dawn of the Samurai loosely follows the events of the Tale of Heike, an epic poem. Think of it as Japan's version of the Odyssey, or the Epic of Gilgamesh. The book is a fictionalized story of the Genpei War. In the late 12th century, the era of aristocrats was coming to an end, and powerful warrior clans were vying for control of the land. Two such clans were the Genji and the Heishi. When the Heishi defeated the Genji clan, several members of the Genji clan rallied together to rise again and defeat the Heishi, including Yoshitsune Minamoto and his brother, Yoritomo Minamoto. This really was the beginning of samurai rule in Japan, hence the subtitle of the game, Dawn of the Samurai. While Genji doesn't bring anything groundbreaking to the action game genre, it is a well-made, beautiful game. The gameplay is mostly button mashing with some small RPG elements added in. You gain experience points, can level up, equip weapons and armor, and use a variety of items to help you in battle. The coolest part of the action is Kamui mode. During combat, you can enter Kamui mode to slow down the action and trigger a basic QuickTime event where you have to time your hits. The more Kamui you use, the slower it becomes, making it easier to get the trigger. You can also level up stats by collecting Essence of Amahagen throughout the levels. As I said before, you can control two characters, Yoshitsune or his loyal friend, Benki. Yoshitsune is quick and nimble and uses two swords, while Benki is slower but dishes out huge damage with his club. The biggest standout in Genji is the production values. The visuals are gorgeous, and there is little to no slowdown. It still looks good even today. The voice acting is also well done, and in full Japanese with English subtitles. The music is outstanding and emotional. Now, the game does have flaws, the biggest one being that it is ridiculously short and pretty easy. I was able to beat the game in 5 hours. However, you do unlock hard mode once you beat the game. It can also get a little repetitive, so if you aren't into button mashers, you may not enjoy this game. So, does Genji, Dawn of the Samurai provide some great historical facts? Well, very little. Genji does get a few things right, including the conflict between the Genji and Heishi clans, and the many characters. Most of the characters in the game are actual historical Japanese figures. Again, it's loosely based on the Tale of Heike, which is a fictionalized version of the Genpei War. One great addition was the weaving of legend into the game. For example, according to legend, Benkei stood guard at the Gojo Bridge collecting swords from people walking by, who he would challenge to duels. In his attempt for his 1000th sword, he was defeated in a duel by Yoshitsune. After losing, Benkei followed and fought by Yoshitsune's side until his death. In the game, you actually get to take part in the duel with Benkei on the bridge. Overall, it's a solid game and pretty easily attainable at less than $10. I also highly recommend checking out the Tale of Heike or reading up on the Genpei War. It's a fascinating part of Japanese history, and a big reason why Yoshitsune and Benkei are some of the most popular historical figures in Japan. That's all for this episode of The Gaming Historian. Thanks for watching.